careful also to admonish one another. Check this out now. That's what this is all about, man. We need to get to the right point. So we're admonishing you. Brothers that don't believe the Gentiles can get salvation. We're admonishing you, man. You understand? We're advising you against all that preaching and teaching that you got going on. You understand? We're admonishing you. Get out of that madness, man. You understand? Here it is now. You teaching that the Gentiles can't get salvation. But yet, we see you guys, you know, teaching a lot of Gentiles. They teach Gentiles like who knows what. Because the Gentiles come up and ask questions. And you start to break it down to them. And you start to teach them. Well, yeah, you say they can't get saved. It's hypocrisy, man. It don't even make sense. Bring it back. Show them what you got out.
14:1.
Yes.
And all the congregation lifted up their voice and cried, and the people wept that night.
Right.
And all the children of Israel murmured against Moses and against Aaron, and the whole congregation said unto them, with the Most High that we had died in the land of Egypt.
With the Most High we would die in the land of Egypt, man. Come on.
Or with the Most High we had died in this wilderness.
Right.
And therefore hath the Lord brought us unto this land to fall by the sword, that our wives and our children should be a prey. Were it not better for us to return into Egypt?
So they bugged. They went off. They flipped because of these cats, man. These 10 brothers, these 10 leaders over here, they flipped out, told them they brought an evil report on the land. And so all the Israelites are going off, man. The whole multitude. You understand? It's got to be a million strong, a couple million people. You know what I mean? The whole multitude is bugging. They flipping because they say, we can't go in. We can't take this thing in, man. How many came out of Israel? We numbered, in numbers. Million and change, right? Men, right? So there's a couple million people here, man. There's a few million people here, right? They sent 12 men in. They sent 12 men in to search out the land. 10 came back and put an evil report out and said, this is madness. We can't go up there and take that. 10 came back to squash it. They said, we can't go up there and take that, right? There's 2 brothers that didn't say that. But the whole congregation, a couple million people, they started to go off and say, yo, whoa, we can't go up there. What, we should die? We might as well die in Egypt. Joker, you might as well kill us in the wilderness. Why are we going to go in there and be slaves all over again? They flip it. They don't have faith, man. They don't have the faith that they need. They don't have the faith they need to get into the kingdom. They don't have the faith that they need to enter into the Lord's rest. Boy, one more time. They don't have the faith that they need to enter into the Lord's rest. That's a big problem. Because without faith, it's dead. It's dead. You have nothing. Faith is dead without works. But you guys can't have works and you don't have no faith. You know what I'm saying? What's works? It's dead without faith. They go together, man. But you have to believe. You gotta believe. All these people didn't believe. They didn't believe, man. A lot of people, man. We don't know.
Numbers 14, verse 2. And
right.
all the children of Israel.
I might be off with the numbers on the nation of Israel. How much is it? So don't harp on that. I can check it out. We don't know.
Numbers 14:2. And all the children of Israel murmured against Moses and against Aaron.
Right.
And the whole congregation said unto them, with the Most High that we had died in the land of Egypt.
Okay.
Or with the Most High we had died in this wilderness.
Right.
And wherefore hath the Lord brought us unto this land to fall by the sword,
right,
that our wives and our children should be a prey. Were it not better that for us to return into Egypt? And they said one to another, let us make a captain, and let us return into Egypt.
Right? Let us make a captain and return. Now they're bugging out. They flipping. Moses didn't say let's go back to Egypt. I mean, they're just bugging. Let's go back to Egypt. What kind of action is that? Go back to Egypt? You bugging? What's in Egypt? He just destroyed the Egyptians, the Most High did. The army, what you gonna do back there? We don't know.
Numbers 14:5. Moses and Aaron fell on their faces before all the assembly of the congregation of the children of Israel.
Moses and Aaron, read that.
And Joshua the son of Nun, and Caleb the son of Jephunneh.
And Caleb the son of Jephunneh, and Joshua the son of Nun. Moses and Aaron, they all fell on their face before the whole congregation, before the Lord, and said, wow, what are you doing, man? What are you talking about? You bugging? The Lord said, let's go, and you talking about no? Read it out.
And Joshua the son of Nun, and Caleb the son of Jephunneh, which were of them that searched the land, rent their clothes.
They rip off their clothes. Read it.
And they spake unto all the company of the children of Israel, saying, the land which we passed through to search it, it is exceeding good land.
It's a good land, man. Read on.
If the Lord delight in us, then he will bring us into this land.
Right.
And give it us, a land which floweth with milk and honey.
Okay.
Only rebel not ye against the Lord, neither fear ye the people of the land, for they are bread for us.
They're bread for us, man. This is easy. We got this. All you got to do is believe. Only don't rebel against the commandment of the Most High Power. Don't go against His word. Show them what you got, Out. Hold this. No, I'm back in Romans. Hold Joshua later. I'm back in Romans. Bring it out.
Romans 15 and 14. And I myself also am persuaded of you, my brethren, that ye also are full of goodness.
That you, Paul said he's persuaded of the brethren also that they're filled in goodness, man. That you got goodness in you, truth and sincerity. And in truth, you want to be right. You want to be right, but you were led the wrong way, man. You just didn't know. It's all right. I did the same thing. I just told you that. It just so happens that I did that over 10 years ago, man. Over 10 years ago, I was standing in the street preaching the same madness. Hostile. A lot more hostile than you guys got, man. You guys are like, you know, we had some hostile things going on in New York, man. Tahar tell you. Let Tahar tell you. He know. Talking about, you don't know? That's some old rap, man. Long time ago. Long time ago. I raised up at the feet of Abu Yamalak. You know it. And we ran in the street and preached all this madness, man. For years we did that. The Lord cut that off, man. He shut that down. That's not the zone. Gentiles are in, according to the scriptures. Read it out.
Romans 15 and 14.
Yes.
I myself also am persuaded of you, my brethren.
That's for them cats that talking about, we some new jacks. Like we just started doing this thing yesterday. Oh, we some new jacks because you just see us in the street. Man of Jacob. You know what I mean? God, Israel, God 7, whatever you are. All these young babies, man. Edomite Slayer. Guy sitting in his apartment. New 77. And you guys, you guys got all kind of blasts and you just coming around. New 77, he probably been around a little taste. But it's Edomite Slayer, brand new, man. All these internet guys that got understanding through the internet. Is a hell of a tool, and praise the Lord for that. But that don't mean you just pop up now you sticking the camera on your computer, and now you got the truth. Now you screwing up the whole scriptures. Following the wrong devils, man. You following them devils down there, and you ain't got it right, man. You got to check the scriptures. Don't check them, man. Check the scriptures, man. Check the scriptures against those guys. Prove them guys according to the Bible. Read it.
Romans 15 and 14.
Come on.
And I myself also am persuaded of you, my brethren, that ye also are full of goodness, filled with all knowledge, able also to admonish one another.
Able also to admonish one another. Able also to advise one another. They talking about why we got something to say about who we got something to say, who we got. Give me this. We got something to say about these cats here in the gathering. Who is it? The gathering of Christ. Give me that light body. Give me that 24. Deuteronomy 24. 24 top. Give me Isaiah 54. 24. Read it. No, 25. The man get his way. 24.
Deuteronomy 24 and 1.
Come on.
When a man have taken a wife and married her, and it come to pass that she find no favor in his eyes, because he hath found some uncleanness in her, then let him write her a bill of divorcement and give it in her hand and send her out of his house. And when she is departed out of his house, she may go and be another man's wife. And if the latter husband hate her and write her a bill of divorcement and giveth it in her hand and sendeth her out of his house, or if the latter husband die, which took her to be his wife, her former husband which sent her away may not take her again to be his wife. After that she is defiled, for that is an abomination before the Lord, and thou shalt not cause the land to sin, which the Lord thy power giveth thee for an inheritance.
Praise the Lord. This thing don't change. Just want to bring it out. We'll bring it out to the gathering of Christ, man. Straight to them. Because they putting this thing out like that. Right? Like that, like the Lord changed some things up. Give me this, give me Malachi 3 and 6, brother. Give me Hebrews. Hold this, give me Hebrews 11. Hebrews 11. We taking a slight We just track it off for a slight little text, you understand? Because we understand perfectly that the guy